You too, back off. Don't cut in line. I wasn't expecting this. It's just a snack. What's there to make a fuss about? But right here, where else? Cut the nonsense. It's Sana and the others. Sorry, I need a quieter spot under a call. It's too noisy here. A call? Oh, from Oxia. Yeah. Alright, I was just saying you should go walk around. I'll stay here lining up myself. There's no need for that. I'll be back soon. I like keeping your company. Come on, you don't have to. Go do your thing. Okay. Entropy. See you. See you later. Still no takers? The Seven Shoes waking up is really a big deal for them. Greatly, could it be that, despite being a small loss in comparison, for those who call this place home, saving people over losing land isn't an easy pill to swallow. There's no other option. Given the unique nature of fear here, we can only negotiate based on hearsay instead of directly. Entropy, why are you here? I could ask you the same thing. Well, it seems like there's no difference from the dream. So you were out here with Chenxue and just slipped away. We didn't expect almost everyone from Langqiu to be gathered here. So are you here to recruit volunteers? Yeah, but as you can see, no progress so far. According to Chenxue, even if relocating residents is feasible, the Data Research Institute can rush it. They have to consider the impact on Oxia's civic ecology. Ensuring Oxia's survival amidst the shadow turmoil and preventing the shadow authority from further infiltrating are both pressing issues with no immediate solution. While Langqiu's population isn't large, finding a suitable area in Oxia for them to live in, even just a sports stadium, is no simple feat. Indeed, these are all very real problems. However, from a personal perspective, if it weren't for the Seven Shoes, if it weren't for the contribution of the people of Langqiu, Oxia probably wouldn't exist today. However we defeat them, demons will resurface in new forms in different times. Before us, there's only an uncertain future, which we'll tackle when the time comes. Professor Yu Yun once said that to us. Sounds like she was avoiding some tasks back then. That's not the focus. You're right, let's stick to the point. Entropy, we were just chatting with Chenxue. Songxue doesn't strike us as the type to sacrifice herself, no matter how you look at it. But if you dreamed of that future, then there must be truth about Langqiu we haven't discovered yet. The real her might be entirely different from what we know. Maybe some hard-to-face secret. Even though the Shoes are extraordinary beings beyond common sense, it's still puzzling killing a people could save a world. You can't save someone who's determined to die, no matter what your stance on the trolley problem is. While we got time, we can ask questions. We'll explore other options. But ultimately, her choice to live or not is hers to decide. But what if I can't sway her? Or even just understand her? Don't forget she's the shoe of deception. Then take the time to say our goodbye. And about asking questions, it's not about meddling in her decisions. It's about how you navigate your own choices. After all, forget it. There's no need to get into the specifics. Really, why do you always stop at pivotal moments? Anyway, entropy, just follow your heart and stick by her side. Even if, just try not to leave her side. Although it's just a gut feeling, I can't shake the sense that despite her resolve, she'll be quite scared when the time comes. I understand. Then I'll see you later. Hope then we can bring each other good news. We'll go by your word. That's true. You stand together through thick and thin. I must be silly. There's no way it could be you. Later, 董逆鬼. Is leaving already. Yeah, he's a bit of a free spirit sometimes, just like me. Here 1 minute, gone the next. Also, apart from the toast, he can be pretty wishy-washy about other things too. Alright, enough about that. Quick, try this. If it weren't for a few differences, you'd think you were still dreaming. Her expression, her gestures, and even the taste of the pastry all felt so familiar. But those memories were separated from the reality by death, or rather, the end of the world.
谢谢.
Thank you. Her earlier compliment echoed in your mind.
其实
I actually love this oily pastry.
不是吧?
No way, I couldn't tell. Even though it's been spruced up a bit, it's still an old favorite. So greasy and sweet. Not exactly a hit with the youngsters. I had a tough upbringing. Grease or sugar used to be expensive things for me, so I developed this taste. I was worried you'd find it distasteful. Oh, I didn't mean to take you somewhere with bad food. It's a Langqiu specialty after all. If it's not your thing, we can try somewhere else. It's okay. I really like it. But Chenxue, speaking of which, I've always wondered. You often seem nostalgic about your past life, and from what I've seen, those days had little to do with being a shrew. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are you not really aspiring to be a shrew? It was a genuine question tinged with cautious curiosity. It somehow reminded me of those characters from stories who have everything but yearned for simplicity. Hold on, I'm not like that at all. Regardless of how things turned out later, a century ago, being a shrew meant having it all and being renowned worldwide. Who wouldn't want to be a shrew if given the chance? Maybe I brought up too much about the bustling life and caused you to misunderstand, but it's not a contradiction. Seeing others living ordinary lives, of course, I enjoy it very much. But if I could become famous or wealthy, who wouldn't want life to get better and better, right? But now, it seems being a shrew isn't just about perks, is it? Besides the astral rings restrictions, being a shrew also means bearing significant responsibilities. Speaking of which, I still don't know what limitations the astral ring has imposed on you. I remember Mr. Baiji said. Before the sentence could be finished, Chenxue interrupted. Of course, life never all roses without thorns. Like you just asked, my limitation is being unable to actively use the shrew's power. So it's called deception. Well, since we're discussing it, think about it. If I were still a regular person, I'd probably be 6 feet under by now. Wait, what if I learned a few tricks from Uncle Scudder? You might be seeing a Ch3-Ph2 with a wrinkled face right now. That would make me Granny Ch3-Ph2. Anyway, every day I live is a blessing. Doing what needs to be done, taking the bitter pill of being a shrew, it's all part of the deal.
做些树该做的事儿，吃些身为树的哑巴亏，他也就算不得什么啦。
For some reason, there seemed to be a hint of comfort in her tone. Yet, dance to life's drumbeat, sing with glee, laugh at death's sweet melody. Even the most profound serenity of the sage might hide deeper sadness beyond the reach of the ordinary. Alright, enough of this. Let's eat and drink our fill. Then pass somewhere else. How about it? There's always time for snacks, but some fun is best enjoyed in the present. Everyone, less than half an hour until the midnight fireworks. There are even real fireworks today. In less than half an hour. That must be before Master returns. What's all the fuss over there? I thought it was something special. With an agility honed from years of living on the street, the girl slid into the bustling crowd. The stalls lining the roads seemed mundane, peddling just everyday wares. However, they drew many curious onlookers. With the current ambience, not everything needed to carry a weighty significance. For most, simply idling away time was a way of attaining bliss. But hey, since we're here, owner, could you fetch that? Wait, Entropy, care to join in? Me? Think of it as a little game. Guess which one I've got my eyes on. If you guess right, I'll give it to you. Everything seems to be going smoother than in the dream. Yet, something seemed a bit off. After the prophetic dream, the shrew anticipated perception's moves. Could Langqiu's situation have suddenly shifted, allowing them to find other solutions? Amidst all of this, Ch3-Ph2's vitality didn't look like forced optimism. Everything nearby seemed to contrast with the dream, a reflection of the changing situation. The livelier streets, friendlier relationships, clearer situation, and a state that wasn't so... Wait. Given the nature of the celebration here, it should have stirred up quite a scene. Yet, the crowd dispersed silently, like puppets without strings. Forget it, little Ch3. Your taste is... well, let's just say it's a bit questionable. That was quick. I thought Lantern would be here before you. This was truly perplexing. Entropy, could you give me and Miss Selima a moment alone? Please.
怎么说呢？
How should I put it?
咱担心等下
It's just that
不是那么好
things
看。
might get ugly later.
不好看是什么意
What
思？
is getting ugly supposed to mean? A foreboding possibility flashed through your mind.
据我观察，
From what
虽
I've
然原理不
observed,
明，
and I still haven't
有可能
deciphered
只
the
是自暴自
mechanism
弃的妄
behind
想，
it,
但所谓
so it
热
could
恋之
simply
意，
be another one
至
of
少
his
需要
desperate
由世间已
delusions.
有之脉
The
流
rite of
吸
tears
收过
requires a
松雀
shrew
体内。
to infuse all the shadows into Songchue's body. Perhaps it's not just Baiji who can perform the rite of tears. So long as one can manipulate the threads of shadow, does that mean any shrew can? Alright, there's no need to beat around the bush. It'll be all over soon. I have one question, little Chue. Putting aside Baiji's plan, do you want to live or die?
想死？
This is the only option left, isn't it?
我说了，
I
我
asked
问的
if
是
you
想
want
不想，
to,
不是该
not
不
if
该。
you should.
那
Then it's
还是
probably
就这样
better
死掉
if I just accept my fate, right?
宋俊，你
You
真没意思。
how dull.
斯利姆，没什么好问的。
There's
我只
nothing
是
more
今
to
天兴致还算
discuss.
不错，
I just
后
felt
来
like
想让
letting
自
my
己的
little
宠物
pet
自
make
己
her
去
own
做决定。
decisions for once.
既然它非得这
But
样，
since she insists,
那我也无
I
所
don't
谓。
mind.
反正
Baiji will
白
make
吉会
her
做
own
出他的
judgment
判断。
anyway.
那
Then,
那我要是
what if
选
I choose
另一
the
个呢
other option?
那就没人能强迫我的宠物。
Then no one can
做
force
它
my
不想
pet to
做
do
的事。
anything she doesn't
你
want
应
to
该也明白
do.
吧？我早就说，
Remember what I said before.
只要成为我的
So
下
long as
仆，
you're my
除非我
servant,
自己不复
no
存
one
在，
can harm
就没
you
有任何人
unless I
能伤
cease
害
to
你。
exist.
就算代价是整个狼
Even if
丘，
it costs
我也
all
不
of
在乎。
Langqiu, I don't care.
不过，既然你自
But
己决
since
定
you've
好
made your
了，
decision,
我刚才已经说
like I
了，
said,
我无所
I
谓。
don't care.
区宠物
Just a
而
mere
已，
pet.
我想
I'll
要
have
多
as
少
many as I
就有
want.
多少。啊，对了，
Oh,
那个
and
梦
about
倒
that
的确是真
dream.
的，
It's
是
true.
瑟拉佩
Somehow
姆带我
Pom
来
brought
到
me
这儿。
here. You should
你
know
应
what
该
that
明白这是
means.
什么意思。享乐的道途的确
The
迎来
path
了
of
终
pleasure
点，
has come to an
但那又
end.
如何？
But what does it
即
matter?
便已是残疾之
Even
身，
though I was
犹如一
physically
个渐冻症
challenged
的
like a
患者，
paralyzed patient
我又通过结
and
合
could
的
only
力
walk
量
through
才
the
能行走
world
世间，
through the power of
我
union,
仍旧可
I
以支
could
配一
still
切。
dominate it
当
all.
然，说这个可
Of
不是想
course,
让你们
I'm
怜
not
悯，
saying this to
只
evoke
不
your
过
pity.
觉得你
I
们自欺欺
only
人的
find your
样子，未
self-deception
免太可笑
much
了
too
一些。
ridiculous.
小雀子，如果你想后悔，
If you have
现
a
在还
change
来
of
得及。
heart, now's your chance.
没听见
Didn't
吗
you？hear me?
我说，
I said, if you want
你
us
想
to
让我们
save
救
you,
你，
there's still
现在还
time.
来得及。宋俊，你难道真的有？
Are you really?
司令部大人，怎么了？
What is
以
it?
防万一，
Just in
最
case,
后再这么叫
let
你
me
一
call
次。
you that one last time.
总
Truly,
之，
thank you.
谢谢了。
Foolish beyond saving.
哎呀，真是抱歉啊，寻
I'm
梦者。
really sorry, Entropy.
咱本来
I
还
was
打算
actually
装
planning
作
to
不知道你知道
pretend I
呢。
didn't know you knew.
咱
But
这
it
欺瞒
turns
之
out
术，
my
结
deception
果是什
didn't
么都没
deceive
能瞒住。
anyone at all.
啊，可别误会了。
Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean it intentionally.
要是什么事儿都
If
说
I'd
出来，
revealed
刚才还怎
everything,
么开开心
how
心的
could
出话
we
呀？
have
是
had
吧？
such a fun time just now, right?
再说，
Besides,
你们背
you
着咱
guys
商
were
量那么长
whispering
时间，
behind my
还
back
总
for
有
so
人看
long
咱一眼，
and kept
谁
glancing at me
又
every
能
now
忍
and
住不偷
then.
听两句呢？
Who could resist eavesdropping a bit?
可惜，
But I seem
我
to
好像
have
还是弄错了。
misunderstood one thing.
异类之疑，
It's the right of
我们根
tears.
本不需要等待，
We don't
它
need
此
to
时此
wait at
刻就正
all.
在进行。
It's happening right
你也
now.
的确和那场梦
And
里一样，
you, just
跟你
like
师
in
傅达
that
成了默
dream,
契。
have reached an understanding with your master.
而现在我们正经历的这一
Everything
切，
we're experiencing now
本身就是你给自己
is the
规划的
final
最后一
journey you
程。
planned for
没错
yourself.
吧？
Am I right? In other words, while traveling around with a flawless, cheerful facade, Chenxue was constantly waiting for a close friend, perhaps even Donigui, to come and end her life.
你
Don't say that out
特意说
loud.
出来嘛，
I'd feel scared.
咱也是会害怕的。可既然如此，
In that case,
苏雀，
Chenxue,
原
to
本我
begin
不说出
with,
来，
I kept
是觉得
quiet
自己没有
because
资格
I
干涉
felt
郎
it
秋
wasn't
人的
my
角色。
place to meddle in the choices of Lang Qiu's people.
但
But now,
我现
I
在好
think
像
I
终于明
understand
白，
what Kureli said
克拉丽之
earlier.
前为什么那样说了。他们特意
They
让我留在这
deliberately
里，
left
希
me
望我能陪
here,
你聊聊，
hoping I
以
would
确认我
chat
自己
with
的
you
想
and
法。
confirm my own thoughts.
也就是说，身为一个欧夏
Whether,
人，
as
我是
someone
不是
from
无论如何都
Oxia,
不能对你放
I
任不管？
can ever just leave you alone.
现在，
Now,
克拉丽、赫
Kureli,
利亚、
Helia,
希娜还有
Senna
陈
and
学姐，
Chenxue,
他们也还在
they're
寻找
still
其他办
searching for
法。
other
所
solutions.
以，
So,
松雀，
can
能告
you
诉我
tell
你为什么
me
愿意
why
那
you're
样去
willing
做
to do this? I don't think you're truly ready to
我觉
face
得你是一个
that.
准备好去死的人。这，咱一
No
个人
matter
换
how you
整个
slice
廊
it,
球，
exchanging my life for all of Langqiu seems like a guaranteed
你打
win.
算用刚才回答司令武的
Are
方
you
式
going to use the
再回
same
答我一
answer
遍
you
吗？
just gave to Lima? The way you put
你要
it,
这么问我呀？我难道就没
don't
有
we
一段
have a
英美美
brave,
好而虚幻的
beautiful,
过去，
even unreal
像给你
past
写在纪念
written on a
片
golden
上？
leaf?
松雀，哎，
Come on,
别这样
don't make it
嘛！
sound like
说
I'm
了
already
就像咱已
doomed.
经小命不
Back
保了一样。
then, a century
100
ago,
年前，
I was
咱不是
fine,
也没
wasn't
上
I?
吗？你应该
You
在梦里知道
probably
吧？
already
咱那个
know
星之环
that from the
从一开
dream.
始
In the
就只
beginning,
有让咱
the
被其他
astral
树
ring
杀
only
死
had
这一
one
个功能。
function, to let me be killed by
像
other
是
shrews. It's
能
like
重置狼丘所有
resetting
的
all
影
of
子，
Langqiu's shadows,
相当于
a sort
同
of
归于尽。
mutual
总之，
destruction.
这
In
也不
any
是咱
case,
决定不
my
要自杀就
decision
能
not
解
to
决
be
的事儿呀。
killed won't solve the issue. The
异
key
类之疑
to
的
the
关
right of
键在
tears
于
lies
其
in the
他树的
action
行
of
动，
the other shrews,
反而与
but
我
my
这个具体的选
choices
择没
as
有
a
太大关
sacrifice
系。既然自己的
actually
生
don't
死要
matter
由别
much.
人来选，
Since my
那
life or
咱
death
就索
isn't
性开
determined
开
by
心心的
me,
玩一
I
场。
might as well enjoy every
是
day.
福不是祸，
Whether it's a blessing or
是
a
祸
curse, I can't
你懂
escape
过
it
呀。
anyway. Her answer was far from being truly sincere, but now, there's not much you can do.
虽然瑟利姆他们表明
Although
了自己的态
Selina
度，
has made her
但
stance
如果其他
clear,
人也来到这里，
if others were to arrive,
哪儿能呢？
well, even
就算
Lantern
是
would
登天，
completely
也不至于
ignore
完全
them
不给他
and
们面
deprive
子，
us
让
of
咱连场
spectacle,
烟火都
right?
看不上吧？嘿嘿，真要
It might
厚着
sound
脸皮说，
dramatic, but
咱
I
兴
could
许
have
都
been
待在健身
halfway
教
to the
土
grave
了，
by now.
你就再陪咱一会儿呗。还像刚才一样。
Would you stay with me? Just like before.
既然你都这样说
Since you
了，
put it like that,
倒也的
I
确不必
guess
急于
there's
一
no
时。
real rush.
之后的事情
Let's
之后
save
再
the
说。
talk of
现
what
在
comes next for
还是去做
later.
你想做的
For
事情吧。
now, go do what you want. Thank you. Hurry up.
再
If
耽误
we
一会
delay
儿，就什
now,
么都赶
we'll
不上
miss it
了。
all. Her hands so white and fair rest gently on my She whispers, live with ease, my dear, like grass beside the river clear. The young and stubborn I refuse, no tears of regrets are bemused. Quite fitting, huh? Strange. It's quieter here now. Hey, you two. Why are you still here? Both of you, don't just stand around. The fireworks are about to start. You won't see anything from here. It's already time. Come on, Entropy. Let's find a good spot. Oh my, they do know how to exaggerate. It's not that late. I really need a break. These leather shoes aren't made for running around. With that being said, that long day was finally winding down. Everyone's eyes were fixed on the darkening sky, waiting for something to ascend and explode. In the dream, it was the amorphous phase, which had been brewing for a century, that burst forth. While here, it would just be fireworks, a symbol of peace and joy. At least, that's how it seemed. Will Songque's fate only come to this? Still, Songque seemed determined, masking her inner turmoil with her usual energy. When things got tough, it was common for people to push away those trying to help as they started to feel overwhelmed. Perhaps deep down, they knew that things didn't quite add up. Only, whether it was her identity as one of the seven shoes or the authority of the shadows, none of it made sense, and the consequences of defying the right of tears couldn't be any clearer. Yet, the cover it got, she...
虽然我的习惯好像更差，但为了避免人设重复，你更应该去休息了。无论何时，都要保持警惕。不碍事，出发吧。在那别动，把它，哇，呀呵，开张，进，锁定目标，别客气，是这边吗？惊喜来了！各就各位，统统消失，空中接力，来吧！呀呀呀！别！走你！蜜桃，真来！引擎，点火！一起上！哇，我来搞定！别客气，别走神了！开张！前法手，火力出击！